big star now, but I still see her as the girl next door. She don't recognize me, I'm just a boy next door. Attention, can I have yours? Oh no. She wonder me out like say I be up on her. My pride, I got to swallow. For me, I'm too shy, so I drink away my sorrow. Oh no. She wonder me out like say I be up on her. I need some energy to balance how I feel currently. My insecurities, they want to start to take over me now. Am I not good enough for you? Why don't you notice me? I notice everything new about you, but why don't you notice me? Yeah, this kind of one need your best, you know. Why would I fall for someone when I see me at all? Now that's a mistake. So many things I say I want to do for you, for my mind. Attention, can I have yours? Oh no. She wonder me out like say I be up on her. My pride, I got to swallow. For me, I'm too shy, so I drink away my sorrow. Oh no. She wonder me out like say I be up on her. Somebody tell me how would I know I would find for the girl next door. Somebody tell me how would I know I would find for the girl next door. Oh no. She wonder me out like say I be up on her. My pride, I got to swallow. For me, I'm too shy, so I drink away my sorrow. Oh no. She wonder me out like say I be up on her. She wonder me out like say I be up on her. My pride, I got to swallow. For me, I'm too shy, so I drink away my sorrow. Oh no. She wonder me out like say I be up on her.
Hello guys, welcome to Boxing Blogs and the home of Nigerian Africa Boxing. Please, if you're new to this channel, make sure you click the like and of course the subscribe right now. And please, if you're new to this channel, always support the channel by of course subscribing to the channel. And if you're already a subscriber, I want to say big thanks to each and every one of you that supports the channel. Now we are live right here with our brother Jagwe to discuss some certain stuff, because there are news that we need to touch, you know. So the first one being Anthony Joshua, who recently stated that he doesn't want to be known as a bomb fighter. You know, he wants to come back and fight a real fighter. You know, a fighter that would at least give him a challenge. Not, you know, a lot of fighters will say, a lot of fighters after they lose, you know, they always go back to fighting nobodies. Like even if they don't lose, I would just look at Tyson Fury, for example. The guy fought Pianeta and Seferi. Imagine if Joshua if Joshua were to fight the level of Pianeta and Seferi, he will be put on a spike. That's how sure I am, you know, in regards to how Joshua is treated and viewed. But him and Whyte met before. Whyte has a fight scheduled for November 28th, something like that, against Jeremy Franklin, which is a very dangerous fighter as well. But Joshua is coming back next year, and the rematch, there'll be the rematch between him and Whyte. It's a very tricky fight. But let's get around here, Tajab, to give his take on Joshua's decision not to come back and fight a bomb or a low-level position, and wanting to go in there against Whyte or to Wallet. Tajab,
Yeah.
your take on this, brother?
Bro, you said it's a tricky fight. There's nothing about this fight is tricky. That fight is garbage. It's like Derek Chisora versus Tyson Fury. No offense to Derek Chisora.
Bro, what makes it garbage?
What has Dillian Whyte done to make it seem like it's gonna be an interesting fight to the fans? You know, at least let me give some props to Anthony Joshua of his of the fight he went against of the fight he went against Usyk. At least that was decent. You know, now we want to see what Anthony Joshua is made of. You know, and then he pulls back and wants to fight a garbage Dillian Whyte. What has Dillian Whyte done? Why are they trying to sell this kind of fight to fans? Anthony Joshua, why are you trying to sell this fight to your fans? That doesn't make sense to me. It just makes it seem like, one, it's a money grab, and two, like you don't care about your fans. Like nobody wants to see you fight Dillian Whyte.
Bro, what are you saying? What makes Dillian Whyte garbage? I don't understand. Is it because he lost to Fury the way Manai lost, or what? How is it garbage, bro? Should we look at the resume? Should we look at
Let's look at his resume. Bro,
should we look at resume and compare him with Water? He would Water and compare to Water's resume. Should we now do the? Do you want us to go back?
Let's pull. Yes, bro. Let's pull that resume.
Bro, what are you saying, bro?
I'm gonna chew that resume apart, bro.
I'm on it right now. I'm on it right now because
one by one.
Continue. I'm on it right now. I'm listening.
Yeah. Dillian Whyte, bro. What has Dillian Whyte done? Right? Dillian Whyte has won life and death with Oscar Rivas. You know, even with that, he had some issues with some of his with BBFC or UCAD. You know, he pissed dirty. bro, it just tells me that guy don't got it. You know, and he's been looking like shit after ever since. Means he needs some of that juice in his system to look good. You know, he needs some of that juice in his system to look good. And from there on, I told you, being a fan of these guys does not make you. Does not help the sport. It hurts you. It hurts the fans. It hurts the sport. You got to be honest, and that's what I'm gonna do with these guys, man. I'm gonna be really. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be very honest.
Well, let's look at this is Whyte's resume right here: 19 knockouts, 28 wins, 3 losses. Okay, 3 losses. Now his resume. Let's look at the people he's fought. Let's just take out some names, some recognizable names like. Okay, he fought Sokolowski and he stopped Sokolowski. Okay, Sokolowski, you might say, yeah, Sokolowski was still like that was Sokolowski's. Sokolowski had 1 win then, you know, but we know Sokolowski might be like it's a low-level opponent for sure. Now he fought Joshua in 2015. Dave Harlan, who was undefeated. He fought Ian Lewison. Dave Allen was undefeated when Whyte fought him. Okay. Listen, bro. We are going through right now. Dave Allen is a decent fighter. He's a decent fighter, bro. He's not a bomb.
Dave Allen is a club fighter. Bro.
He's a decent fighter, at least. That's why I said decent.
He's a bar fighter. The guy's a bar fighter.
Ian Lewison,
fights in bars.
Derek Chisora twice. Malcolm Tam. You forgot Malcolm Tam?
Another garbage fighter.
Robert Elenius, Lucas Brown.
Fighter.
Lucas Brown was undefeated. He fought Joseph Parker.
Another
Oscar Rivas, Marius Wack, Alexander Peretkin.
I'll give it to Oscar
Bro,
Rivas,
what are you saying, bro? Is this? Look at the resume, bro. Should we compare to Fury fighting Pinata? Listen, remove
Oscar Rivas got cheated out of that win because they knew Dillian Whyte was pissing dirty. That's who he fought.
Bro,
and Dillian Whyte
listen. He wasn't tested. He wasn't tested positive then, so we cannot really like he was not caught with it. Okay.
And Oscar Rivas was not even like a heavyweight. And Dillian Whyte went life and death with Oscar Rivas. Man. Come on, man.
Bro, how many people have beaten Oscar Rivas?
Bro, I don't follow Oscar Rivas like that, so I can't tell you.
So you don't follow him like that, but you just rubbishing the guy
but
because
I've seen
Oscar Rivas. You forgot Oscar Rivas beat Andrew Jr. You forgot that,
bro. Okay, so you're comparing you're comparing what happened in the amateurs, like how I was comparing Joe Joyce versus Usyk, bro. Come on.
Well, Joe Joyce Usyk is a different case. Because Joe Joyce is an animal. It's an animal that is a beast, bro. You know, it's a different case. Listen, bro. I respect your opinion, but this is a good fight. This is a rematch. This is a very good fight. But I think that Dillian Whyte losing to Fury in the manner he lost to Fury must be the reason why you just trash. You know, just like, you know, just trashing him right now. I think that's the reason. But continue, bro. So what kind of fight do you want Joshua to come back with? Whyte or Tawali is an option.
Why would Joshua fight Dillian Whyte when when he beat Andy Ruiz in like on a unanimous decision, right? So I would rather see Andy Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua or the Wallin. It's funny. Kind of seems like AJ has completely hasn't even decided. Let me reopen that chapter because I beat him unanimous decision, but I should have beaten him a better way. So he's going back to Dillian Whyte, somebody he could beat maybe easily, you know. And he hasn't even mentioned Otto Wallin. I mean, he hasn't mentioned Andy Ruiz. So like,
bro, Otto Wallin is on the radar. Okay, he's part of the plan. You know, it's either Whyte or Otto Wallin. However, you know, Joshua doesn't want to. You should be proud that Joshua doesn't want to come back and fight a scrub.
A scrub?
Yeah.
Dillian Whyte is a scrub.
Imagine Joshua fighting imagine Joshua fighting Pianeta, Seferi. What would you say?
I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be extremely pissed. What I'm trying to say is,
don't you think? So does Whyte not beat? Wouldn't Whyte beat Seferi and Pianeta?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. At this point, I don't know.
Bro, just say you don't rate Whyte, bro. But come on, man, you have to give this guy credit. The guy, you might not be the guy's fan or something like that. I'm not his fan, but you got to give him credit, bro. This guy is the 5th best heavyweight in the world, bro. The 5th best heavyweight in the world. Like, come on, man. Like, put respect in his name, bro. Look at it right here. This is not me saying it. This is facts. Usyk is number 1 right now, followed by Joshua, Deontay Wilder, and the Rich Jr. Funny enough, Fury is not here on Bosrick. He's not here. Where's Fury? Has Fury popped there for something? Fury is not here.
I don't know why he's not on Bucks.
Joshua is the 2nd best according to the Bosrick rankings. Fury is not here. He's not on the list. What is going on right here? Something we don't know yet.
I don't know why he's not on Bosrick. I don't know. Well, all I can say is why is AJ naming Dillian Whyte? If he's naming Dillian Whyte, he should be naming Andrew Ruiz under the same breath. As simple as that. You know?
So would you like to see AJ fight Ruiz Jr. again?
Of course, I'd rather see AJ fight Andrew Ruiz.
Bro, it would be a boxing match, and Joshua would box Ruiz Jr. again. What do you want to see there?
Who wants to see a boxing match, bro? Exactly. Nobody wants to see a boxing match, man. So, like, to be...
Yeah, continue, bro.
So to me, it's a useless fight against Andy Ruiz. I'd rather see him. If he shouldn't name a fight. He shouldn't name Dillian Whyte or Andy Ruiz. He should be naming Frank Sanchez, Otto Wallin, the Croatian fighter that lost to Zhang. That I personally think Zhang beat. Those type of fighters. Ergovic.
Bro,
those.
So you want Joshua to give Ergovic a fight that Ergovic does not merit? Bro, Ergovic don't deserve a fight like against Joshua, bro. Like he's done fuck all. Like, come on, man. Let's be right. He's done nothing. He's done nothing. He lost to Jangile. In fact, you should be saying Joshua Jangile will be good. That's a fight.
But that's
a fight right there.
But what has Dillian Whyte done to merit a fight? He's lost. He hasn't looked good.
Dillian Whyte has beaten more credible opposition than Ergovic, Jangile. Bro, the resume is there. It's there. You cannot change it. You cannot change. You might not like the guy, but you can't change the resume. It's all clear. Everything is clear there. This is one of those things you just look at and you either accept it or you say, okay, you should fight. Otto Wallen is still in the picture, bro. It's not saying it's concrete yet, but this is the rematch. You know, the rematch, and Joshua don't want to fight Bomb. I think he should be very proud of Joshua. Joshua doesn't want to fight a low-level position. Like, do you know the courage it takes to, like, after losing 3 times and just, you know, twice back to back and just, you know, stand up and wake up again and go again, and, you know, Whyte can easily hurt Joshua, bro. Come on, he's got the power to hurt Joshua.
Bro, that guy garbage, man. I don't believe it. I'm not gonna entertain that possibility. And everybody else, if you read the comments when Eddie Hearn announced that, everybody else is like saying the same thing. Come on.
Yeah, because with Fury, the manner in which Fury beat him, and being, and also the fact that he was very poor in the Fury fight. That's the only thing. That's what people have against him now. But he's got a fight coming up November against Jeremy Franklin. So we'll see how he performs. We'll see, you know, if Jeremy Franklin beats Whyte, well, Joshua might take for Jeremy Franklin. You know, it's one of those things. Now, let's go to the next one right here, which is very interesting because you already know. Tyson, the Gypsy Queen Fury, is set to release a solo single, a song, the remake of Neil Diamond's "Sweet Caroline." You know that Sweet Caroline song, "Sweet Caroline." Oh, 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 you know that song. So, the song is for charity. It will be released on the 11th of November, and will be 100% owned by Warner Music, you know, UK. So Fury's profits or earnings will be donated to men's mental health charity talk club. You know, Fury's releasing the song, bro. What do you make of that? Are you there, bro? Oh, I think we lost our brother right here. I think he'll be back. Let's see what our brother is. Let's see what's up with on the live chat. Michael Buffo says if AJ struggles with Whyte and no KO, is he finished, or you mean he's finished, or is he finished? I don't get it, bro. Well, it depends, bro. Noise here. All right, I think we lost our brother for now. Network. So, Fury is set to release a solo track. I think there's no need, bro. This guy literally should focus on Fury. Fury doesn't have the voice to sing. The guy sings. I mean, I've heard him sing some song. I remember the first time I heard him sing was when he beat Klitschko and Dusseldorf, and his voice is garbage, bro. You have to keep it real. Garbage voice, bro. And he should focus on his next fights, stuff like that. So let's talk about Joe Joyce. Let's talk about Joe Joyce meeting Usyk today. Earlier today. It was, of course, at the WBO convention, you know. And Usyk was asked, you know, about a potential fight with Joe Joyce. He said, I quote, "No, I don't want to fight with him. He's like a tank. Did you watch him fight? Jokes aside, I want to fight for belts." Basically, Usyk just avoided, well, I'm not gonna say duck because Usyk doesn't duck anyone, but this reeks of, I don't want that smoke yet. I don't want to smoke. That's too much problem for me, and I can be beaten, and I don't want it. Is just another dimension. You know, Joyce is another dimension, and it's not for me. That is what I'm getting from Usyk's statement. You know, say that listen, he wants to fight for belts, but it's funny how he say this now, while he's also hoping to fight Deontay Wilder. He said it himself that he would love to fight Wilder if Fury doesn't get his act together, if Fury doesn't want to fight him, stuff like that, or if Fury doesn't make it happen, that he will fight Deontay Wilder. So why is he saying that he only wants to fight for belt when it comes to Joe Joyce? Joe Joyce is a problem, bro. To listen, I keep telling you guys that Joe Joyce beats Usyk. You know, Usyk would outbox Joe Joyce in the first 5 to 6, 7 rounds, but Joe Joyce will keep the heat up. You know, it will keep the heat up on Usyk, and Usyk would not escape it. You know, Usyk will tire out because how long can he sustain Joe Joyce pressure? But Joe Joyce, one thing about this guy, when he fights, he brings it. If you don't have the power to hurt him, if he does not respect your power, if he doesn't respect your ability to hurt him, if he sees that you can't hurt him, then it is a big problem. What he does is he keeps on coming forward and he breaks you down. So that's one of those things, you know, you guys have to look at for sure. And I cannot wait to see Joe Joyce. You know, it's funny, you know, Joe Joyce is the mandatory. So if Usyk doesn't fight him, for let's say Usyk does not fight, the fight with Fury doesn't happen, or if it doesn't happen, and Usyk will have to like vacate the BBO belt. You have to do that. He's saying now he wants to fight for belts. That's just saying, listen, nah, I'm not ready for this. The smoke. I'm not ready. Usyk is not scared of Joe Joyce, huh? He's not scared. He's not scared of Joe Joyce. Usyk is not scared of anyone, but he knows that Joe Joyce gives him problem. He knows that Joe Joyce fighting Joe Joyce is a nightmare, bro. You've got to be 100% at it, and you've got to be, your gas tank has to be 200% ready, because you cannot fight Joe Joyce with a 50% gas tank. You gas out, you getting stopped, you getting pummeled. He will keep coming forward. If he does not respect your power, it is game over for you. No matter how much you land, he will keep on coming forward. But if he respects your power, then he'll be wary. So you've got to give it up for Joe Joyce. And it's funny how Joe Joyce profile has risen, you know, in a way. And yet people still don't want to fight him. Some a lot of these fighters, disabled fighters, they don't want to fight him. They don't want to mention his name or something like that. So, and none of them have been able to go back and forth with him apart from Joshua. You know, him and Joshua are the only one that have gone back and forth on social media. They know each other very well. Joshua has sparred Joe Joyce almost, let's say he's sparred Joe 1,000 times, over 1,000 times, bro. Like they sparred over 1,000 times. You know, that's how close they were, and you know, stood each other very well. So Joshua and Joe Joyce, they understand each other very well. So it's gonna be interesting though. What do you guys make of this right now? Like the video, share, and of course subscribe. Sure. Is Usyk avoiding Joe Joyce, or what is that play right here? Well, I think he's avoiding. He avoids Joe Joyce. He doesn't want to fight Joe Joyce. He doesn't want to, but he's not scared of him. But he just doesn't want it. He just does not want that smoke. Facts. Big ups to my brother Michael Buffo on the chat, and I'd really appreciate you, bro, for callers coming through. I didn't get to go live yesterday. Weren't able to do so. Was a little bit busy, stuff like that. What do you guys make of what do you make of Daniel Dubois, being pushed into, the Joshua potential Joshua fight, by Frank Fisher as Warren, Frank Warren said that recently that he believes that Dubois knocks Joshua out, which I don't know what planet the guy is living. The guy is living there. Come on, man! Like, it's just funny. Like, all these guys want to use Joshua's name like to be their profile, and yet they are not even half as big as Joshua. Dubois was tipped to be the next big thing, and the monster, stuff like that. He's a very good puncher, no doubt about it. But he got found out by Joe Joyce, and after getting found out by Joyce, instead of him to I thought he was moving in the right direction. He fought to O'Brien, for WBA regular belt, and he has that. But his next fight is against South African pumped up cruiserweight, South African Larena. So Larena, that's his name, yeah. So basically, a walkover. Someone just gonna go there and knock out. Well, boxing sometimes makes someone just that's why you have to respect Joshua. Listen, Joshua is coming back, and he's not looking towards fighting low level position people. Someone they don't know. Like that's not known. Imagine if that was. Listen, man. Just imagine. Fury would have fought bombs after bombs after bombs after bombs before he would fight 15 low level positions before he even take a refight. If that was Fury, like if Fury were to be the one, come on, that's why we have to always give Joshua credit, bro. This guy has been through a lot, and yet he still wants to fight the best. He still wants to fight good fighters. He still want to come back and fight fighters that will give him problems, that will give him hardship, stuff like that in the ring, and make it hard for him. But Whyte has been ruled out. A lot of people just don't rate him like that because of how he performed, but he's still the 5th best heavyweight in the world. On the boss rake, he's the 5th best heavyweight in the world, and is ranked higher than Joe Joyce, which is a little bit funny, but he is, because the opposition is far. I think Joe Joyce is ahead right now, but right now Joyce, they just want. If you look at it right here, it's funny that Fury is there's nowhere to be found here, So let's give Whyte credit. You just have to show us what he can do, in November. Yes, in the fight against Jimmy Franklin. Then we'll analyze it further and see how good he really is and and if he's really back or not. We'll see how good he is. But Whyte, one thing about Whyte is that he will always have that devastating left hook that he carries, and that is very dangerous and devastating. One of those things just happen. Anyway, guys, big ups to you all that support the channel. I do appreciate you all, and catch you on the next one.
I need some energy to balance out. Tell me, how would I know I would fall in love with a girl next door? She a big star now, but I still see her as the girl next door. She don't recognize me, I'm just a boy next door. Attention, can I have yours? Oh no. She want draw me out like say I be up on my pride, I cast the swallow, but me I'm too shy, so I drink away my sorrow. Oh no. She want draw me out like say I be up on need some energy to balance how I feel currently. My insecurities, they want to start to take over me now. Am I not good enough for you? Why don't you notice me? I notice everything new about you, but why don't you notice me? Yeah.